it's Tara and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be reacting to Riverdale season 5 episode 2. I'm pretty sure we've only got 2 episodes left, this and the next one, because I'm pretty sure the next one is the graduation episode. And then from episode 4 to however many is in this season, that's all going to be the time jump. Let's just start watching the episode because I have nothing else to talk about. This is season 5, episode 2, chapter 78, The Preppy Murders. Oh, he's angry. Look at Rocky go.
Sorry to wake you, Ponytail. I've come across a bit of privileged information that I think you and Slughead would be very interested in. I need you to get me transferred to solitary immediately.
Oh no, I can't handle this. Please stop.
You love this town. It's not right, Dad.
Oh, it's so upsetting. It's almost the 2-year anniversary of Luke Perry's death. It's so sad. This show, he was like one of the only like actually good characters. You know, like all the other characters had some kind of manipulative qualities or like just toxic shit, but Fred was so pure and it's so upsetting. Like if Luke Perry didn't die, like this show just would have been so much better. And also because if Fred was still alive, Archie wouldn't be as much of a piece of shit as he is now. He would still be a piece of shit, but he would be less of a piece of shit because Fred would be here. So it's just overall upsetting for like in real life as well as like the show.
Hi, we're here to see Brett Weston Wallace.
Early this morning, he was found dead in his cell with multiple wounds. An ambulance took his body to the morgue.
I mean, he did say that this would happen. Oh, I mean, he didn't like explicitly say it, but he was like, get me the fuck out of here. I guess that's why this episode's called The Preppy Murders. So, murders, plural, which means more than one. So Brett's one of them. Are they gonna go after Donna next? Because yes. Oh, they're still pretending to be together? Ooh, that's like worse than, like faking still being together is worse than finding out that another person like cheated or whatever. Like just pretending that you're still in love, like in public, that's, fuck that.
Archie, is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Betty, what isn't wrong?
I'm trying to keep our last week of high school from imploding. And then we'd be forced to tell Jughead the truth about what you and Betty did.
Why don't they tell him? Like, there's literally nothing stopping them from telling him. Why can't he know? I forgot to move them over. Just pretend they were on this side the whole time, alright?
Well, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I didn't go home with you after prom. There is some Blossom family business I need to attend to.
What the fuck is Cheryl talking about?
There were multiple stab wounds to his abdomen, but that's not all.
Can we see? I want to see.
His eyes were gouged out.
Ooh. I watch Criminal Minds. I can handle seeing a body with his eyes gouged out. Like, I can handle that. But, like, I get it. It's Riverdale, you know. As fucked up as this show is, they can't show that. Yeah.
Did you really think there wouldn't be consequences? You spat on that. You're a disgrace. Stepping on my daughter with her best friend? What kind of man does that? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Huh?
Hiram's not wrong. Fred did have an affair with Hermione when Hiram was in prison. We don't talk about it though. That's probably the only bad thing that Fred's done. The rest of his life in Riverdale, the series, he was a lovely guy. It's just that little mishap. Obviously, if Hiram wasn't in prison, that wouldn't have happened. But because he was in prison and whatever, you know, shit happens. But, I mean, I'm not excusing what Fred did, but I don't know. What the fuck is this?
Your daddy killed our daddy as payback. So guess what I'm gonna do to you?
Nice.
Hermosa?
she saved Veronica. She's not a good person. Neither of them are good people. A lot of people, like 99% of the people in this show, are not good people.
I'm never gonna get that image out of my head. Brett's disfigured face. Weird that
He
the
deserves
author
it.
left us a sign that said,
Okay.
God is watching.
Okay. Maybe he didn't deserve that, but like, he tried to kill Jughead. So like, he deserved something. I mean, he was in jail. Actually, yeah, I guess him being in jail is his punishment. I guess he didn't deserve his eyes being gouged out. Whatever.
My agenda for today's board meeting relates to the future of our Maple Empire.
You can't make a move without our approval, which you will never get.
We want to talk about Daddy. He's putting his life in danger, Mom. His behavior is putting our lives in danger.
Forensics is on the way. Looks like you were right, Jughead. David was tying up loose ends.
Have they, I don't think it's him. I mean, like, they haven't taken the mask off, so I don't think it's him.
It all just feels a little too...
Clean?
neat.
Yeah.
The lawyer reached out to me, to us, to see if we would be willing to make a statement in court asking the judge for leniency. George Augustine pled guilty to keep his son out of it. It's time for you to let the next generation take over.
I don't trust that bitch. I don't think anyone trusts that bitch. I think she's gonna, like, her and Veronica are gonna do this thing, kick Hiram out, and then she's gonna fuck over Veronica and take it all for herself.
Girls, all I need to do business are my fists and a gun.
All I need is my fists and a gun. Shut the fuck up.
I was accepted to the University of Iowa's writer's workshop.
Damn, my boy's going
Oh,
to college.
FP. I'm so upset because FP and Marisol Nichols, FP, Skeet Ulrich and Marisol Nichols, who plays FP and Hermione, after next episode, they're not in season 5. Like, this is the last episodes we're gonna see of them. I guess that's why Hermione is like, yeah, let's take down Hiram, so then she can, like, leave and, like, have a reason to leave. I don't know what's gonna happen with FP. I'm nervous about this because I don't know. I've got no fucking clue. I'm gonna have a heart attack. What is she up to? She looks sus.
I tried to reanimate the Maple business, but the Blossom board shut me down.
Make yourself scarce, Cheryl, but don't go alone. You'll need an alibi.
What do you say you and I take a mini vacation away from both of our families?
Hello?
You have to help me, Betty.
Donna, what the hell?
Oh, fucking hell. I told you. Fuck Donna. She's gonna die anyway. I told you, because the episode name is The Preppy Murders. Not The Preppy Murder. If it just said murder, then we would have been fine with Brett. But it said murders. So I knew it was gonna have to happen to Donna. And there's no way that the other people in the group, like I don't remember their names, but like the 2 other people that were in like the club, I don't even remember the club's name. The 2 other people that were with Donna and Brett, they're surely not gonna ring up Betty as well, right?
Somebody's killing us.
Good.
First Brett, then Joan, and I think I'm next.
Joan was murdered. She was walking home from school through the woods. Someone came up behind her and hit her on the head with a rock.
Well, why was she walking home alone in the woods? Fuck that. Second of all, rock in the woods? Sounds awfully familiar. What does Brett having his eyes gouged out have to do with Jughead's death? Death.
Archie Andrews?
Hey?
My son took it upon himself to confess to the hit and run,
As he should have.
charging him as an adult.
I understand, like, where Archie's like, first of all, it's like, fuck you killed my dad. Second of all, it was an accident. And it was a kid. Well, he's being tried as an adult, but when it happened, he was like 17 or whatever. I think Archie should write the letter. If the dad actually did it, then I feel like it would be a slightly different story, but because it was the son, you know, I think he should get a little bit more leniency, especially because it's probably his first offense ever. Like, he's being charged with killing someone, accidentally killing someone, and that's his first offense. Like, I feel like he should get leniency because of that, you know, like...
I never would have kept driving.
That's another thing too. They didn't stop. Yeah. I think Archie will write the letter though. Because deep down, he's a good person. But I will understand if he doesn't write the letter, you know?
Oh my god.
What if Jellybean's the author? And that's why she was at the rave? I'm gonna stick with that theory until something else comes up. I'm gonna stick with Jellybean's the auteur. Wouldn't make sense for everyone else, like the other tapes, but at least for Jughead's family. I don't know, I'm going with that. It's Jellybean. Or it's one of Jellybean's friends. I'm going with that.
Hey, can you get the first aid kit like last time?
No, I can't.
Go out on top, exit gracefully, and with dignity. What did you have your men do to him? He's worse than last time.
The entire Blossom family has sailed into the underworld.
Oh yeah. I have a feeling she's going to be really surprised, and I don't know why, because her mum was literally like, leave town, have an ally. Like, obviously she's going to kill them all. Well, probably not her, but she's going to get someone to kill them all.
Oh,
convenient.
Timely.
Yeah, close enough.
With the Blossom board no more, you now have full control of all Blossom.
Isn't that like really suspicious though? Like, I feel like all eyes would be pointing onto them because they're the only like Blossoms left. They are the only Blossoms left.
Maybe he's been doing a lot more than just watching.
Like what? Listening?
Got your message.
Thanks for coming, Charles.
The thing is, Charles, I said season 4 when he first came in, I'm like, I don't like this guy, but then he like proved himself, you know, over the season. There's still a little bit in me that doesn't trust him, so now that they're like sus on him, I'm kind of with it. I thought it was Jellybean like 5 minutes ago, so like, who fucking knows? But I don't know who else it would be. If it's not Charles, I don't know who else it would be.
You got sloppy.
Maybe I wanted to be caught.
You killed Joan and Brett.
I did. Yes. Donna and her friends committed a heinous crime and got away with it.
So you thought, an FBI agent, might I add, you thought it would be clever to kill a bunch of teenagers, even though they didn't actually kill Jughead. Like, I know they intended to, and Brett went to jail, which he should have, but I don't think they all deserve to die for it. If they actually successfully killed Jughead, then yes, I can understand it, whatever. But they didn't actually kill him.
Your boyfriend Chick killed him.
That's another plot point from season 4 that I completely forgot about. I guess it makes sense. It does make sense. It makes sense that it's Charles.
Betty, I'm putting myself in your hands. No, I'm not the auteur.
So let's just throw out guesses. I said Hiram Lodge last episode, but I really don't think it's Hiram. I said Jellybean in this episode, but I don't think it's Jellybean. That would be weird.
I'll take a long, nice sabbatical to the Caymans.
See, I've also decided to make a life change.
We're getting divorced.
Andy Cohen asked me to become a real housewife of New York.
So she leaves, Hermione leaves to be a real housewife? Okay, sure. What the fuck? Okay. She should really get a divorce. Oh wait, they're already getting divorced. Yeah, they're already getting divorced. Are they already divorced? I don't remember. Probably. They talked about getting divorced. I don't know if they actually are, but...
I'm divorcing you.
There we go. Oh my god.
Is that what it was like for you? Is that what the Black Hood did to your father?
Why are they still calling it the Black Hood? It's literally Betty's dad. Like, you guys were neighbors.
We need to send that to the sheriff or to Betty and Jughead.
So more people can see it.
No!
Okay, he, didn't have to break the TV. Like, destroying the fucking VHS would have been enough.
2 sons. One real, one fake. Both psychos.
Both in love with each other.
Are you okay?
I can't handle a cute little sentimental bughead moment because I know it's just gonna get ripped from me either next episode or when season 5 like actually starts.
It just made perfect sense that Charles was the oddball.
I don't even know who else could have had access to all that information. Who could have possibly...
What?
What the hell are you doing here? Mom called me. She's worried about you. We have both seen people die.
Ooh.
Pathetic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Jellybean, are you the one making those videotapes?
Yes.
You might have called me crazy at the start of this episode when I was like, it's Jellybean. Sometimes I'm really good at picking up on this shit. Sometimes I'm really good at guessing. Sometimes I'm like out of the fucking ballpark. But I said Jellybean. It's on video. I said it. It was like the only thing that made sense because I wouldn't think that FP and Alice would. But Jellybean's sneaky. Like, she snuck into, like, she was in the rave thing because she's the one making the fucking tapes.
Betty and I found out who's filming those videotapes. It's Jellybean. She wanted me to stay.
Okay, that's kind of cute, but like, pretty fucked up. Why would you, oh my god, I understand why, but couldn't Jellybean just, I don't know, just a suggestion, like talk to Jughead about it? Couldn't Jellybean have just been like, Jughead, I really don't want you to go, like, I can't handle you not being at home. Like, I get why Jellybean did it, but like, there were other alternatives, especially because she's only like, what, 14? 13, 14? Like,
how'd she even get the idea to make videotapes?
Do you remember that weird kid that she was hanging out with and playing G&G? Ricky? No, I think it was a game to them.
Uncle Frank and I are gonna go visit Dad's grave. But I wanted to give you the letter for the Augustines. Losing my dad has been the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my life.
stop.
I miss him every day. He believed in forgiveness, and kindness, and compassion.
Oh, okay, thank God. If there were like flashbacks of like Fred, oh no, that would have killed me. So, that was season 5, episode 2 of Riverdale. So Jellybean was the auteur. Charles is the one that killed, I forgot, Brett and the other girl that's not Donna. I don't remember her name. Joan. Charles is the one that killed Brett and Joan. Next episode is the final episode of season 4, technically. It's gonna be the graduation episode. There's gonna be a lot of tears. I wonder what kind of whack shit is going to happen at the end. Or even if there's going to be whacked up shit. Because the time jump. Maybe they're going to cleanly wrap up season 4, hopefully. And then season 5 is just going to start. And we're just going to go straight into it. Because usually at the end of seasons of shows, they leave with a cliffhanger to make you want to see the next season. But because the end of season 4 is in season 5, I don't think they have to leave it on a cliffhanger because we're going to see the next episode like the week after. I think they're just going to have a nice graduation episode. It's going to leave nicely. They're going to graduate. And then this episode after that, which is episode 4, is the time jump. And everything's going to happen. And we're going to dive straight in. And then like people are going to be not together and whatever. Oh, I know Tony's going to be pregnant in season 5, obviously because Vanessa Morgan was pregnant when they were filming it, so they had to kind of work in her pregnancy into Tony's storyline. I also realised that the whole Betty Archie kissing thing that Jughead doesn't yet know about. I feel like he's going to find out about it next episode, and that's going to be the crazy thing in the episode. Hopefully that's the only thing that happens, because I don't know how much I can handle. I don't know if I can handle anymore. Jughead should have known the second it fucking happened last season, but whatever. Also, question for season 5, or like, when I say season 5, I mean, you know, from episode 4 onwards, you know? Is there going to be another musical episode? Because if you've watched my reactions, I did a, like, rewatch of the season 2 and season 3 musical reactions before the season 4 one came out. If you haven't seen them, go check them out if you want. But I didn't really like the first one, the Carrie one. It was, like, alright. It wasn't that great. The season 3 one, the Heathers one, I fucking loved it. I watched that episode more times than I'd like to admit. And then season 4's one, again, it was okay. I didn't really like it that much. Because I hadn't seen Hedwig before, I didn't know the songs or anything. At that point, the musical episode in season 4, it was a tipping point for the season. Everything after that was just not great. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. If they do a musical episode in season 5, I don't know what it's going to be. Because the first 3 musical episodes had to do with school, which made sense because they were in school. But by the time the time jump happens, they'll all be, like, out of college and, like, have full-time jobs and, like, all this shit. So I don't know how a musical episode would work. I kind of want one, you know, just to have another one, but I don't know if it'll make sense. Not that the other musical episodes made any kind of sense in Riverdale, but... So, I'm now going to watch the promo for season 5, episode 3. Skip to the time that's on screen if you don't want to watch the promo. If you do want to watch the promo, then just keep watching.
Fellow seniors, enjoy your last day of high school.
You're not getting any crazy ideas, are you? What's gonna happen to us?
Are we doomed to be haunted by this town for the rest of our lives?
Girl. Ooh, okay. A lot of shit's gonna happen, and I just realized, something very sad and upsetting. So, when Fred got shot in season 2, well, like, he got shot the last episode of season 1, so, like, the start of season 2, like, the first episode, he was having, like, flash forwards to, Archie's graduation, and, like, all their graduation, and, Fred was like, I never thought I'd live to see the day, and everyone was like, you didn't, Mr. Andrews. And then he, like, wakes up from his coma. I think he was in a coma. Yeah, he woke up from his, like, coma. I just realized that he actually didn't live to see Archie's graduation. Is Archie even graduating? Because he was, like, behind. I don't know if he's graduating. But Fred doesn't get to see any of the kids' graduations. I love that just jumped into my head. I'm so happy about that. Fuck. I'm so scared for the next episode. I'm gonna be honest. I'm terrified. So, I feel like Betty and Jughead are gonna explode. Because they kind of have to. It's like the last episode, you know? Like, they have to, it just has to end with Veronica or Archie, or even Betty, coming clean to Jughead about the whole kiss thing. I feel like it might be Veronica, like she might just blurt it out because she's angry. I think that's all I have to say about this episode. I'll be here next week with the final episode of season 4 of Riverdale, the graduation episode. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like and subscribe to my channel to see more from me. Turn on post notifications to be notified of whenever I upload next. Thanks for watching.